All right, yonworld, we back with another one. Check this out. You already know what time it is, man. All right, hold on. Let me get my mic. Right. Big Pyro in the building. I know y'all can still hear me from the computer. Big Pyro. How y'all feeling today? All right. We gotta talk. It's a big week for Pyro. I hope y'all had a good morning. Right now it's August 10th. It's 11:58 where I'm at. We live. Shout out to everybody that was able to make this live stream. Shout out to everybody that's watching this on the replay. We're going over the hottest cryptocurrency on the Ethereum blockchain, the hottest altcoin, right? Real innovation in the burn tokenomics space, Pyro. Right now, as you can see, we're sitting at $9.12 per Pyro. We up 18%, over 200% in the past week. We sitting at a $6 million market cap. We got 801 holders, right? And currently, one ETH is worth 201 Pyro. Now, y'all know I'm super bullish on this project. It's legendary, man. Like the smart contract. Anybody that's been in crypto the past year, one of the tokenomics that came out is the burn tokenomic. And I feel I have to keep explaining this because people need to realize like how game changing Pyro is, man. And you might overlook it now. Like some people might overlook it. Some people might think, oh, it's just another meme coin or, whatever people, perceptions are. That's not for us to, take away. Everybody got their own opinion, right? But I'm just here to explain what Pyro is doing, right? This smart contract is burning from the total supply. In crypto, ever since Shiba, right? People have been trying to figure out how to burn. Like they've been trying to figure out the deflationary code. It's like a code you got to crack within the smart contract. And I feel like Pyro has cracked the code, right? I literally did research on every type of burn token, any type of burn token. We can talk about it, any type of burn token. And yesterday, one of the things they were saying that Pyro was a copy of like Shiba Doge and the Shiba Doge burn token. And shout out to Shiba Doge burn. I did a video on it, like April 22nd. I did a video on burn, but I went back and I looked at what burn was, and what they did was essentially what everybody else is doing, and that's the buyback burn, right? They burnt 80% up front. You can look on the Ether scan, and you can see it's 80% burn up front on that Shiba Doge burn token. And what they do with the taxes is something I got wrong in a video yesterday. I said no other coin was given back. Like, okay, what they do on the burn tokenomic taxes is, and this for Shiba Doge, it's like 3 different dev wallets. Like one is for the buyback, one is for the DAO, and one is for Shiba Doge to get 2% back. And it's still a manual process, right? And Pyro is all automated. It works on a buy and sell the contract. So when people buy and sell Pyro, the total supply is burning. And this is something that you can see on Etherscan in real time. You can't see like all of the other burn tokens, the total supply stays the same. They say they take it out of they take it out of circulation. Pyro take it off the blockchain. It take it, and you can see this on Etherscan, right? The other burn tokens, they just taking it out of circulation, put it in a dead wallet. It don't really have as much price impact as when you take it off the blockchain, right? Pyro is literally taking it off the blockchain. And that's something that the Shiba burn, that's what they said on their website that they do. But I feel like Pyro is truly doing that. And it's a crazy opportunity. Like, I just feel like we laid a certain groundwork, and we're going to continue to talk about this project because it's a game changer, and people know, like, I think the core community of Pyro recognize now that this is a valuable project we came across, and moving forward, it's gonna change the game. I'm not saying that it's just gonna be the biggest cryptocurrency, and we're gonna definitely have our way. We're gonna definitely have our way, but I feel like it's gonna be a dominant tokenomic in the game, and a lot of different developers, they're gonna come up with different ways to use it, integrate it, and newer smart contracts. And Pyro just gonna be known as the first one that did it, and they burn it from the total supply. That's what makes it different than every other burn token. Other burn tokens are doing what's called the buyback burn, where attacks, you have to read the tokenomics of these coins y'all buying. A lot of people don't read, like they just go off of word of mouth, go off of what an influencer say. But learn how to read Etherscan, learn how to read these tokenomics of these projects y'all invested in. They got fancy names, like, oh, we sending it to the treasury, or we sending it to the DAO, or we sending it to, the buyback wallet, but it's all essentially a wallet that's getting attacks, where the developer has access to that ETH, and they can decide to buy back the chart. And then they buy back the chart and send it to the dead wallet, right? It makes the price go up in the short term, but I don't think in the long term it has the same price impact as the total supply burn. And the total supply burn, that's what Pyro is. It's the total supply burn. And that's the true burn to us. That's a true burn to us, other than the dead wallet burn. But the dead wallet burn is effective in the short term and shooting up the price. And it can also hold a floor. Like the dead wallet burn can create a floor for the project. But I feel like the total supply burn has more of a price impact. So yeah. But shout out to everybody in the comments, big Pyro, right? And the chart about to break out. I'm also making this video to let y'all know, man, buy before the breakout, because we forming a crazy bull flag. Like, Pyro is bullish because it been bouncing around $9. It like been holding around $9, been peaking, $9, $8. It hit 10 a couple times. So Pyro is bullish right here, like super bullish to me. Forming a bull flag, is about to break out. We just got so much coming, and we not playing. Like, as a community, I feel like we got one of the strongest communities. A lot of people are active. They get more active. Like I said, more people are recognizing the value of this project. It's not just a meme coin. I think they figured out the burn aspect and the deflationary aspect, because it was only like 1 million coins, right? I believe it was 900,000 on the first ever post. I had seen a screenshot, but like, we burning so fast. Like, right now, currently, let me see, how much is the total supply right now? The total amount of supply of Pyro left is 697,450, right? And it's burning fast. Like, every buy and sell, the price is going down. And eventually, right, we look right here, eventually it's gonna say 1 ETH, 1 Pyro, because the supply is burning from the total supply. It's going down rapidly, and we growing as a community. Like I said, we got one of the most bullish communities right now in crypto on Telegram. Like, I recommend y'all joining. Even if you don't want to invest in Pyro, just join and take a look at what's going on in our Telegram. Like, it's very active. So shout out to everybody. We got D, I am best. What's up, I am best? We got William in the building. We live, holding 500 power. You got a moon bag, right? You got a moon bag. Pyro could potentially go to 1,000 per coin or more. Squirrels moving crazy. Yon, I got 850 still accumulating. Yeah, dollar cost average, right? Dollar cost average. I was finally able to get 1,000 pyro. Yeah, 1,000 pyro. You got a moon bag. You know, my personal opinion, 200 pyro is a moon bag. Right, 200 pyro is a moon bag. Go to $100, right? That's 20,000. Go to $1,000. That's 200,000. So one ETH, one pyro, and that's the tone. That's the true tone we got. One ETH, one pyro. A lot of people in the community know what we got. You know, we found the true burn tokenomic, and anybody who says differently, they don't know how to read Etherscan. Like, because if you read Etherscan on every one of them burn projects, you can clearly see top wallet is on a lot of them burn projects is a dead wallet, and the total supply remains the same on the buy and sell. So, you know, it's kind of like they hide in the supply. Like, you hide the supply in the dead wallet, but I think the total supply burn removes it from the blockchain because it's no longer on Etherscan. Like, you could check every video I did, the price, the total supply has continued to go down on Etherscan. And if you watch it today, it's 12 o'clock, all right? Just check the Etherscan, take a screenshot of the Etherscan right now. All right, let me show you what I'm talking about. If y'all take a screenshot of Etherscan right now, give y'all some homework. All right, there's some homework for y'all. We going back to school. Take a screenshot of Etherscan right now at 12 o'clock. Take a screenshot of the total supply. Right? At 6 o'clock. Well, you can even do it before. You can do it at 1 o'clock. Goddamn, you can do it at 12:30. Shit. Go back and look at what's going on. Right? Let me see if I can refresh it. It might jump in your face. Like, if somebody buy, it went down in the middle, like the little decimal percentages, but if somebody buy or sell big, it'll literally change right in front of your face. But if you take a screenshot and come back, look at the total supply, you're gonna see it's burning from the blockchain. It's taking it off of the blockchain. It ain't sending it to a dead wallet. This is the one. This not the two. This the one. This the real one, not the deal one. You know what I'm saying? Stop playing with big pyro. Like, we ain't about to burn all the way down to 100,000 pyro. Like, stop playing with us. We burning. We doing big burns, daily burns, automated, fully automated. The dev can be sleep. We actually don't even need a dev. You know what I'm saying? Pyro work automatically. It's like motherfucking Satoshi Nakamoto put Bitcoin out, you know what I'm saying, and it just worked. He ain't have to make no V2, no V3, version 4 Bitcoin. They ain't have to do none of that. They just drop and it worked forever. And that's what Pyro is. It dropped and it worked. The only thing I can say, the only cryptocurrency that was similar to Pyro that I was involved in was Shiba Rai. And they called it a transcendental burn, right? And they removed it from the total supply. But I think they still had some type of manual aspect, and it had fucked up the contract, and they had to do a relaunch. And it just had caused like a little FUD in the investors, the early investors. So, after like a month, it was like, but it went bad. Like, Shiba Rai went bad like on day 3. So it was like they had to redo it, and it went good again, and they had to redo it again. So people was like, no, I'm done with it. But Pyro came out, July 21st, and been holding up ever since. It's been just climbing ever since, doing good ever since. One ETH, one Pyro, speaking to existence. Big Pyro. What up, Demetrius? Pyro to $10. You already know. Yon, let's fucking go. One Pyro, one ETH. What's the difference between Pyro and whaling token? Pyro burns from the total supply. That's the difference from Pyro and everything. Pyro burns from the total supply. the original way they were burning was the buyback burn, right? And the burn tokenomics been popular. They've been trying to figure out the burn tokenomics since Shiba, right? When Shiba had so much supply and they wanted to burn Shiba, right? They was giving people rewards for burning their Shiba, but this is the first smart contract that I've come across that does it. Automatically burns from the total supply. You can check it on Etherscan. The total supply is reducing. These coins getting taken off of the blockchain. Like, that's a true burn to me. That's a true burn to me, and that shit is technology in the smart contract space. If you really see, I done been a part of all of these projects. Like, I done been a part of Vault, like early, Cliff early, like Shiba Ra early, like Shinja early. Like I was like one of the first people talking about all of them projects. So it was like, I would know, you know what I'm saying? And this is something different. And I ain't just talking out the side of my neck. Like, you can literally do research. You can look at it's all on the blockchain. It's all on Etherscan if you know how to read it. $100 a day reflection and Bank of Bob. Hey, shout out to Bob. That Bob token, I was seeing that in my chat. A lot of people got in. They making good reflections. I didn't even know who he was though at first. Bitcoin. They'll join Pyro. Yeah, I'm not really worried. Like, I ain't really worried. If you can't see the value, you see that how it just dropped? Did y'all see how the number just changed right in front of y'all face? Like, if you can't see the value in Pyro, then you just gonna have to miss out. Like, I think we got enough people on board. Like, everybody that support Pyro right now. Like I said, I feel like we laid enough groundwork. We don't even gotta try that hard. We just gotta keep promoting, keep spreading the word as a community. And, whoever, like, anytime somebody go live, raid they chat, man. Like, let them know we here. Let them know we here, like, fearlessly. You know what I'm saying? Like, but Big Pyro burning from the total supply is not like none of them other burn coins. It's Big Pyro. You know what I'm saying? It's Big Pyro. Buy before $20 for real. Because this week about to be crazy. This week definitely about to be crazy. All right. And we just getting started, Let me go back to the chart. Where we at now? $9.17, forming a second bull flag. This is a breakout chart, man. What you're looking at is a breakout chart. Pyro is about to break out. Right? Pyro definitely about to break out. Let me see. 9/11. It's definitely a breakout chart. Every buy and sell, every buy and sell. The total supply is burning. We literally got a gem. Like, we got this coin gonna be talked about all year. It's not gonna be one of them coins that we only talk about it for this month. Like, this coin about to be talked about all year. And next year, it's still gonna be being talked about. Pyro. Just look at it on Twitter. It's becoming like, how they use the cult DAO, and they use certain crypto names. Like, they tag certain coins to, like, get attention, like, or, to drive traffic. Like, they might, when you're talking about a different altcoin or meme coin, you might tag Shiba or Satama or something, like, to drive traffic. And now they tagging Pyro to drive traffic. So I feel like we laid the groundwork. Like, they know who we are in the space, and we just gotta show them what this contract about, like how it's different. And the smart money know, like, smart money already know this shit different. They already got moon bags. We throwing an ETH party. Like, yesterday, it was a 7 ETH buy. It was multiple ETH buys. You know, people was coming in with 3 ETH, 2 ETH. Like, we was doing our thing yesterday, and we holding up at $9, bull flagging, about to break out. Anybody can look at this chart and know we about to break out. You know, and people holding because they know what we got. Even if you was to sell, right? If you was to sell and you got a big bag, it's gonna cost you more to get back your position, because people are buying a dip. Like, every dip, they buying a dip, $7 dip, $8 dip, they buying it, right? Because they realize how valuable this shit is. How we about to break out $20, $25 quick. Like, this week, I wouldn't be surprised if Friday we seeing a $25 pyro or something. But we definitely about to break out way further than where we at. I see 1,000 holders coming real soon for us, and yeah, you know, because I appreciate you, dog. Shout out to my cuz. Bullish, parabolic. You already know. Are you going to debate? Probably not. You know what I'm saying? I ain't got nothing to prove. If you don't believe in pyro, then I just like proving people wrong in my own way. I ain't gotta argue. I can do it with my actions. Low supply with aggressive burn. Sky's the limit for pyro. Yeah, I'm telling you, it's crazy. Inferno Ape, yeah, that was another utility, another sister coin, they called it. That came out with pyro. They partnered with Pyro. Inferno Ape came out last night. I was trying to get in, my transaction failed, so I didn't even get in. But I was seeing it though. It did send up. It's like at 200K. 1 ETH, 1 pyro. I was able to calculate the total amount of ETH needed for the ecosystem before pyro. What is it? What's the supply shock ETH? If it goes 1 Ethereum at the current price of Ethereum, I'm gonna have $1.3 million. Yeah. A lot of us is gonna be rich, you know. And that's what I want, like, because a lot of people, you know, I was just noticing just a lot of people that's in the pyro chat, you know, are from, you know, my community, or people that, you know, been around yonworld. So it's just a crazy opportunity that we found. I feel like it's gonna, like I said, it may not be the biggest cryptocurrency of 2022, but it's definitely gonna be a dominant force. I feel like it's gonna be a dominant force in cryptocurrency. Pyro to 1 million holders. Hey, talk your shit. Pyro 1 million holders is bullish. Pyro 1 million holders. Oh, I just thought about that like for 2 seconds, like being real. That would be crazy. That'd be crazy if we went like even 100,000 holders. I think even 100,000 holders would be like, man. Okay, Etherscan is showing. I'm telling you, don't listen to nobody. Don't listen to me. Don't even listen to me. Just understand. Look, I'm about to tell you what this is. It's a total supply. This is a total supply burn. It's burning from the total supply. It's reducing in supply. It's true supply and demand, because the supply is reducing and the demand is increasing. You know, and what it's causing the price to do is go through constant price squeezes. So if you really watch the pyro chart, it'd be hard for dips like to exist. Like, even when it dip down, it go right back up. And then when people do start buying, even if it's small buys, like micro buys, it starts shooting the price up about, you know, 5 cents, you know, 10 cents. It can shoot the price up fast, even small buys. And this is called a price squeeze. It created a price squeeze because the demand is, the supply is constantly reducing, right? What makes like a coin like Bitcoin, like if you think about Bitcoin got, it's only 21 million Bitcoin, right? And what makes Bitcoin go through price squeezes, you know, is every 4 years, it's a Bitcoin halving. So a Bitcoin halving means it's like the amount of Bitcoin that can be minute per block is cut in half every 4 years. And if you look historically, every 4 years, Bitcoin went on a crazy bull run, right? And what Pyro is doing is burning every transaction, like on a buy and sell, like, so it's burning like every day, every hour, during the trading volume. Whenever it's trading volume, it's burning. So it's a hyper deflationary. It's rapid. Like I feel like it's the true meaning of a hyper deflationary coin, and it has a true burn, right? And it's all in a smart contract. You could check it on Etherscan. You could look at every other burn contract, look at the total supply. Even when they do a buyback burn, look at the total supply and see if the total supply changes, right? I understand sending it to a dead wallet, but my whole point is that the total supply burn will have a more dramatic effect on the price long term than a buyback burn. And I could be right, I could be wrong, but that's why we document it so we can see, so make sure y'all stay tuned in. Pyromatic giving coins value. Hey, I like that name. That name is fire. Pyro absolutely rocks, brother. The entire ecosystem is dope. 6 months from now, hold on to your hats. Yeah, it's gonna get crazy. It's gonna get crazy in Pyro. I got a feeling like we all about to be millionaires, like on some random, what the fuck did we find type shit. Next year, January, I'll be smiling, I swear. Biggest short squeeze potential I ever seen is, what is CEL? Why about January? I don't know what they saying about January. I'm thinking they talking about at the rate is burning, but with the right amount of trading volume, like so much Pyro will get burnt and we can go into supply shock. We seen it like on certain days, like the day we shot to $6, the day we literally went from $5 to $10. And this was like one day. That line right here, this line right here, it was like one day, right? This was like $5 to $10, and we shot up from $2 to $6 in one day. We went from $2 to $6 in one day, one time. Then we went from $5 to $10 in one day. So the next price squeeze is gonna be crazy. Like the next price squeeze is gonna be crazy. Pyro is your unique opportunity in crypto. I'll buy Pyro. No, we gotta do it the other way around. I'll buy whatever y'all shilling if y'all buy Pyro, and y'all gotta send me the transaction. Y'all gotta send me the transaction too. Hello from Greece. Thank God I found you. Thank God I found you, man. Pyro to the moon. Hey, I'm telling y'all in the most humble way, the most humble, sober way. Pyro is the one. Pyro is the one. This is just another train stop. I'm telling y'all to get on board. If you don't, then you're just gonna keep seeing the progress. It's pure tokenomics. It's technology. It's the smart contract. It burns every time somebody buy and sell on autopilot. The dev can be sleep. The dev don't have to be woke. Only thing that got to go on is trading volume. That's it. Yeah, and I had a question. Say, for example, we see a supply shock of other coins in the ecosystem. Disco Inferno has 3.8 before supply shock. How drastically the price increase? That's the big question, for real. That's the big question. Like, how drastically will this affect the price? And this is something new for me, but I've been seeing it. Like I said, like I done seen two different crazy price squeezes. I see all the short squeezes, like when it dip, then it get bought back real quick. Like Pyro be dipping, and if you watch, it get bought back like in the same day. It'll get bought all the way back the same day. And on the massive days, like when we went from $2 to $6, and we went from $5 all the way up to like 10.66 in one day. On the massive squeeze, it's hard to tell because it went to like $5, then it was like $6. It had passed the all-time high of $6, then it went to $7, and we were like, oh shit, then it went to $8, then it went to $9 and $10, and we were like, what the fuck? Then it corrected, like it corrected real hard, back down to like $7. Then it got bought all the way right back up to motherfucking $9. It got bought back up to $9, dipped down to $8, and it's like going through a short squeeze. Now it's about to break out again. And it could shoot to like $20 or maybe $15 area. But I got a feeling it's gonna shoot up. Like the next squeeze, $15. Hold on, my bad. The next squeeze, it could be bigger. Like it could really be bigger. 11,000 per token. That'll be wild. Keep dreaming of $5 pyro. $5 pyro. We've been had that. 11,000 per pyro. Thank you for liking my video, yonworld. Much love and respect. Yeah, man. Like I'm truly humble for real, y'all. Like I swear I'm not like them. Like I'm not like none of them, Brian. Like y'all can hit me up. You could tag me. You could be like, hey, Yon, follow me. You could be like, Yon. You could hit me up on Twitter like, hey, Yon, follow me. And I will really follow you. Like, I will respond back. I ain't, I'm for the people for real. Like, I'm really from the struggle, nigga. Like, I don't come from no type of silver spoon, nothing. So just to even have the opportunity to be on YouTube and attract the audience and be doing what I'm doing that's humbling alone. So I'm like, I'll be turned up. Don't get me wrong. I'll get in my bag, my big pyro bag. But at the end of the day, it's like, nigga, I know where I come from, and I know that I'm making a difference in people's lives, and that shit, that's big to me. 100,000 holders. We will be flipping Bitcoin. That's what's up. Yon, I remember the first live on Pyro, 29 cents. Yeah, that was the first live, the official live. But the late night live, when I first ever found it, it was like 7 cents. It was like 7 cents on camera. But we was like looking at a bunch of different projects. I was looking at Spiral. I remember it was like Spiral and Pyro. It was them. It was like when Spiral had that coin. Spiral had first came out, and Pyro. And they both of them coins came out like around the same time. And I bought both of them, but I was believing more in Pyro. Even though Spiral did good, I think it be trending on Dex Tools and all of that. So shout out to Spiral. The guy in TG said 24,000 Pyro, 60 ETH before supply shock begins. Yeah, 60 more ETH left. And we're going to do that. Like, we literally about to do that. I'm just, like, confident in this project. I'm super confident. It seems the whole market is going up, refreshing Pyro to $100 is very much possible in a few months. Yeah, I believe so, too. It's going to be like 15 to 20. Yeah, I think the next squeeze is going to take it to like 15 to 22. Like, it's going to be in that range. When I look at the past two squeezes it did, like it did we saw the $2 to $6 in one day. Then it went from $5 to $10. So the next run up is going to push it all the way to like $20. Then it's going to be correcting around 15, could dip to 12 and bounce back to 15. And, we're gonna see what the chart do. But like I'm watching, Shiba reached $25 so fast and did it in the same token. Yeah, that's because Shiba had, all of the top callers. They had way more support. It's like Pyro is like the new kid on the block. They gotta gain the respect. Like Pyro just, Pyro is big Pyro now. Everybody know this big Pyro now, but it's gaining the respect. Like Shiba Rock came out the gate, having people back it. Like it already had angel investors and people with big bags, putting in the Shiba Rock, and it had the trading volume. Like it did it so fast because it had a lot of trading volume. Like I forgot how much. I think it was like 12 million. I think 12 million went through in like the first 24 hours or something. So it shot it up crazy. But yeah, it had a lot of Shiba Rock had a lot of trading volume. That's why it went crazy so fast, because it went from like 12 cents to $25. It was so crazy. Like everybody was making good money on that project. But that was the only project I was involved in that had the similar like total supply burn thing, but they didn't do it like how Pyro did it. Pyro did it like flawlessly. Like they just dropped the contract and it worked. So, and it's renounced, liquidity locked. So it's a safe contract. What you predicting the next price squeeze to be? I think it's gonna go to $15 to $20. That's what I think. Price is $9 far from a meme coin. It's not a meme coin. It's just, it's caught up in the meme coin space. We found it like how we find every other so-called meme coin. And I don't know about y'all, but Pyro is making me look at every project differently. Like I'm looking at every project differently. Like now I can tell the difference. It's like I can tell the difference now. Like, oh, that's a meme coin. That ain't Pyro. Like Pyro is like a utility. Like you have certain coins that they call utility coins. Like that's what Pyro is. It's 100% a utility coin. Burns from the total supply. The smart contract is literally a smart contract. It's doing some new shit. It's doing it right. Like it's doing it right, and I gotta give them their props. I think Disco Inferno could have a supply shock. All of them sister coins that's in the Pyro ecosystem can potentially have a supply shock because they got the same contract as Pyro. They burning from the total supply. So what makes them a part of the ecosystem is that they send attacks back to Pyro. So that's what makes them a part of the ecosystem. But all of them are burning from the total supply, so they can all experience price squeezes with trading volume. You just got to get a trading volume. And, we got to do our part as a community to spread the word on these projects. Because people buying, you just got to let them know to buy the right shit and to buy like a total supply burn smart contract. But I think, like I said, it's going to be a dominant force in the cryptocurrency space. So as time progresses, we lay down the groundwork. People going to, become more familiar of what total supply burn like is and how it's different from the buyback burn. Like I just realized it super early because I dealt with this shit for real. I'm not just an influencer talking. Like I know, I read contracts, I read the tokenomics, I invested my own money in these projects. I'm not like, I know what's up. Thanks again for everything, boy. On my way to Wales City. Yeah, shout out to Queen. You deserve it, though. You deserve it, I ain't know you were young group like that. Legal Alien. Yo, what up? What's up? What's up? Everybody smash that like button. Smash the like button. Yana Real Top G. Yeah. Shout out to Yeser Vlogs. Pyro is great. Celsius is going to short squeeze to 100. Sheesh. Oh, Celsius. Oh, that's what that is. Yeah. My whole thing is the Luna and the Celsius coins. I don't know. I mean, shout out, you know, just shout out to everybody. Powermatic, let's fucking go. Hey, Jan, have you heard about the new utility coin that may be dropping? I don't know. I thought the ape in front of ape was the last one. Maybe I didn't hear the full VC. If you heard it on a VC, then it's probably coming out. But I knew the Inferno 8 was coming out from listening to the VC, and I don't know about the new one. I don't know if it is gonna be a new one, but if they said it in the VC, then maybe it is. I haven't checked the Telegram. I've been setting up this live video. We got Derek Thompson. What's up, Derek? One Pyro, one Bitcoin. That's a realistic figure many people don't know. Yeah. You know, y'all know I'm bullish. You know, one Pyro, one ETH is like if we make that happen, y'all, from there, it's just, you know, anything. Like, the sky's the limit, but that's my personal goal. Like, to see one Pyro, one ETH, to come to Dex Tools and to go down to more info and see one Pyro, one ETH right here. And we getting closer and closer. It's like you can see it. It just seemed obtainable because one ETH right now get you 198 Pyro. So it just seemed obtainable. And I can see like how you buy percentages of Ethereum or Bitcoin. I can see you doing that for Pyro. Like, you coming and you buying percentages and it's worth $1,000, you know. So we're gonna see how everything play out. But the tokenomics of this is legendary. I feel like the smart contract is innovative in the cryptocurrency space. I feel like Pyro is going to be a dominant force in the cryptocurrency, you know, just the altcoin space alone. A lot of people may not see it. They may categorize it or write it off as a meme coin. And everybody can have their own opinion, but, you know, I just feel like actions speak louder than words. And as long as this smart contract performs exactly how it's been performing, actions are going to speak way louder than words. So just bought one ETH in Pyro. Your turn, Jan. Buy one ETH in Ruckus. Let me see. This your buy? This 200? You bought 200? Send me the transaction. Send me it. Send me it. That's you? Can we be rich with just, if Pyro go to $1,000, you know, if it go to $100, it'll 200 Pyro will be 20,000, and 500 Pyro will be 50,000. If it go to $100, but I mean, $20,000, $50,000, that's not rich. I mean, it can hold you off for sure. It can definitely hold you off, but if it goes to 1,000, now that's a different story. Like 1,000, I mean, you could have 200,000 or 500,000, and, you know, I mean, that's not necessarily rich either, but you can do a lot with that. You can leverage that, you know, make more money from that, and, you know, do what you have to do. Jan, what up? We appreciate you, fam. We pushing P. Do we even have enough liquidity for us? And that's a good question, right? The liquidity of Pyro, right? I know our liquidity pool will gain more, like, as time go on, you know, and I think it's like a something in the works to inject more liquidity into Pyro, because you could add liquidity to a Uniswap pair. You could add liquidity to a Uniswap pair. So the liquidity will get healthy, though. The liquidity will get more healthy as, you know, more buys come in. And I feel like our liquidity is gonna be in the millions for Pyro. So Pyro liquidity is gonna be in the millions, and it's definitely gonna be healthy for, because people are gonna be taking profit at different times, and people are gonna be buying at different times. So as long as it's millions in liquidity, everybody should be able to, enter and exit as they please. And then entering and exiting at them high prices, some people may sell out all their position early, and they might not even be able to benefit they bag when it's at a higher level. So I feel like everybody profit taking strategy is gonna be different. It's all gonna balance out. I definitely don't think it's just gonna shoot down to zero or nothing like that. It's gonna always have healthy liquidity. Pyro gonna be the Solana of 2022. Buy your loved ones some Pyro. Shout out to Slim Baby. What's up, Yon? Thoughts on MetaMonkey? Never heard of it. Pyro ecosystem is bonkers. I8 Disco Inferno. I say Pyro needs a future. Yeah and no. I don't think it needs none of that. I think the smart contract is innovative. Like I could see a new website, because the website, it literally been this hacker, somebody that's going around like purposely trying to target Pyro because it's successful. But yeah, like maybe a new website, but as far as like a token revamp, nah, like I don't need no token revamp unless you're talking about a new logo or something. But the smart contract is innovative, it's legendary, it's like game changers. No other burn. Every other coin that say they doing a burn, they're doing a buyback burn to a dead wallet. No other smart contract, unless it came after Pyro, no other smart contract is doing this. Right? I know it's other forks they didn't already made. They was making them on day 4. When we was going crazy, they was already making Pyro forks. So it's a bunch of different coins that's talking about they burning from the total supply. They came out after Pyro. But what Pyro doing, legendary, game changing. Like they don't gotta relaunch or nothing. It don't gotta be a V2, nothing. They can leave this shit exactly how it is, and it's gonna work. And that's a fact. Millionaire price squeeze coming soon. Talk your shit, Slim. Talk your shit. Shout out for the $20 super chat, Phil. He said, Jan, please do a comparison of Pyro and MAGA. Pyro is Coca-Cola and Magma like Pepsi. You know what I'm saying? So Pyro is the original, and Magma is like they got inspired by Pyro, but they don't support Pyro, so I can't really support MAGA or whatever it is. But yeah, it's like Pyro is like the original, and then Magma is like the China Street version of Pyro. So we got like the authentic, and then we got like the knockoff, and that's how I would compare it. I have 9,000 Pyro. If it hit $20, 20 times 9,000, 180,000. Yeah. Do the math. It's real simple. It's real simple. Real simple. Real simple. Much love and respect bringing us to the fire. Yeah, gotta keep my people warm, man. Gotta keep my people warm, Make sure I bring y'all to the heat. Gotta bring y'all to the hibachi grill. Y'all ever been to the hibachi grill? Like when they heating it up, then you feel that flame. You feel that flame on you. Like, whoa, like that's that Pyro. That's big Pyro right there. Vault Pyro I8. That's a nice selection right there, my guy. The Garden of Trinity said, "What's your thoughts on Bob Burnham or Bank of Burn paying 7% USDC reflections?" Y'all know I like the USDC reflections. I think it's a solid project. I think it's a solid project. I've been watching it. I've been seeing people in the community saying they getting reflections. They getting big reflections. So I like it. Like, I like reflection coins. Like, I always wanted to be a part of a reflection project with crazy trading volume. I feel like so many coins with no utility get all the trading volume. Maybe the coins with no utility that don't do nothing with just promises. They just give you promises and promises and promises. Maybe the coins that just give you promises, they go all the way up here. But I I still do want to be a part of a reflection coin that do, tens of millions or $100 million in market capital. The closest I got to it was DeFi Holdings. Like, DeFi Holdings was going crazy. I think we did like 3 million, before everybody fucking, it was like pre-sellers dumping though. But that's why I like Pyro. This was a fair launch project, no pre-sale. It was no pre-sale. Like, everybody that got in the Pyro paid they bag. They paid for their bag. They paid their way. They got in just like how everybody else got in, fairly, on a fair launch. What would the price be at 100 million? It's gonna be over 1,000, because at like 70 million, at 100 million, it's gonna be over $100. It's gonna be over $100. It might be like, I don't know, $200 or something like that. Because at 70 million, like when Pyro gets to like 70 million, 60 million, that's when it's gonna be at $100 in market cap. I mean, $100 per Pyro. One more token coming out. This token is in front of Abe next week. Supposed to come out. I'm ready. Bullish ecosystem. When Pyro hit 100 burn lobster hole, ecosystem gonna blow for sure. Yeah, because people gonna be like, oh shit, the ecosystem coins can do the same thing. We just gotta realize what we got, man. We got the total supply burn. It's not the same, dead wallet burn. Buy before the breakout. This chart is on a breakout. It's forming the second bull flag. We about to go on another bull run. I feel like Pyro is, making ETH run too. ETH sitting at $1,800. So load the ETH too. Load the motherfucking ETH. I know normally I give y'all a breakdown on the market. The market, it been doing good though, but y'all gotta know that we form the bull market, right? We form the bull market in altcoins. Through altcoins, the bull market forms. It's not the other way around. It's always through the altcoins, and it's always like a new popular altcoin. It's something that's coming out new, innovative, that spark a driven community to buy Ethereum, right? And then they buying the altcoin, but then the major industry people, the people on the news, they also seeing the price of it going up. So now they buying the main coin, and it's like a domino effect. So load the ETH. Make sure you load the Pyro, man. Make sure you load the Pyro. All right. Buy the real token Pyro. Pushing P. We pushing Big P. How to add liquidity. I was watching a video about it, but you add liquidity from Uniswap. From Uniswap, then it's like you go to liquidity, you got to find a liquidity pool in the pair, then you can add liquidity. But yeah, Pyro all the way. One Pyro, one private island. No, for real though. One Pyro, one private island. You know, I see Pyro being worth big money. I really do. Pyro logo. You don't even need a new logo. Actually, the logo was better, yeah. Pablo was talking about MetaMonkey being out. Pablo trying to put MetaMonkey. I never heard of it. 10 Pyro, 1 Lambo. Talk your shit. I'm going to buy a Lambo after this. Yeah. A lot of people is in some good bags off this one. You know. Magma, the Wish version. They ain't here talking about Magma gonna flip Pyro. They lost. Hey, you know, everybody got to believe in something. Everybody got to believe in something, goddammit. But yeah, Pyro is automatic, you know. The true auto burn, total supply, smart contract, right? This is wild, man. This is wild. People don't even know what we looking at. Some people watching this don't even know what they looking at. They just think this another crypto. I don't even want to do no other. I really don't even want to talk about nothing else for real. You know, I really don't even want to talk about nothing else for real. But I just want to show y'all. I just want to show y'all what I'm talking about, because what more can I say? Like, what more can I say? What more can I say? We got the best smart contract, the most innovative contract in cryptocurrency. We going to $100. You know, 1 Pyro, 1 ETH is gonna be a reality. Like, it's all facts. It's all facts, man. How many average tokens are we burning daily? I'm not sure, but it's burning fast. It's burning fast. Like, I wish they had that on the burn bot, like the average daily burn, or like a DApp that showed it, but they don't have a DApp that show it yet, or it's not on the burn bot. But just from tracking it on my videos, it's dropping dramatically. Like, I put the total supply at the start. I put the current total supply at the start of the video in the title of the video. So you can even look at the title of this video, look at what the total supply was when I started this video, and look at what the total supply was when I end the video. It's always dropping, right? It's always dropping. It's always dropping. Damn, I need more Pyro. I ain't sell it to 1,000. Hold for 1 year, long term gain tax penalty is cheaper. I'll be straight, right? Anything about staking? I actually think Pyro is gonna come out with staking. I don't know yet, but it was something that somebody recommended in the VC one time. They was like, they wanted to do staking. So Pyro might come out with a staking platform that allow the community. Like, I like the option of it. You know, I know I said, like, me personally, I wouldn't stake, but I think the option of it for the community is good. Like, just giving them the option, like, all right, if y'all want to stake, y'all can stake on this DApp. You know, you can stake your Pyro, yada, yada, yada. Like, I think the option of having it is good for the community, like, whether you want to do it or not. But I don't know if it's 100% going to come out, but I'm holding, I'm bullish. We forming the second bull flag. We about to go crazy. We should implement a daily burn bot to track the daily tokens being burned. Yeah. I make a post every morning too on Twitter. I make a post every single morning, and I give the update of how much Pyro is left in circulation. And if you look back on each post, you can see how it's dropping and reducing, right? It's constantly reducing. So let me go to Etherscan one more time. So this is the current supply. I'm about to refresh it and see if it changed in real time. Let's see. So y'all saw that. It's deleting off the blockchain. It's removing from the blockchain. You know, It's really burning it off of the blockchain. It's not sending it to a dead wallet. The smart contract is technology, man. This shit innovative, man. I swear, you can go to your favorite burn token on Etherscan. Look it up on Etherscan. If you don't know how to look it up on Etherscan, just go right here. Let me show you one of my favorite burn tokens, Clifford Enu. This is one of my favorite ones. Right. They started off with $1 trillion, still got $1 trillion. Right. And we go to the holders. Top wallet is a burn wallet. And with a dead wallet. That's where all of the, that's where all the tokens at. But the total supply is still the same. And that's what you could go to. I'm talking about that's just one example. But you can go to any of your favorite so-called burn tokens, hyper-deflationary tokens, any one of them. All right, y'all want to name one? I'll go to it right now. We're going to refresh. We're going to look at the Etherscan. I bet any amount of money. The top wallet is a dead wallet, and the max supply is the same that it say on the white paper. I bet any amount of money. Pyromatic is automatic, like my Mercedes. Yeah, I think they named it that on purpose. Pyromatic. Like, this is an automatic smart contract. God damn it. Pyromatic. Pyro works on autopilot. The dev can be asleep. You know what I'm saying? The dev can be like, I don't even want to run Pyro. The dev could wake up tomorrow like, I don't want to run Pyro no more. The contract's still gonna work. So, real technology. This is blockchain technology, man. And we early in crypto, so it's gonna be a lot of different innovations that happen in crypto. But this is one of them innovations: the total supply burn. The total supply burn. One Pyro, one G-Wagon. Talk your shit, Slim. I hold 2,000 Pyros. Is that enough? Yes. You a top wallet. I was looking at Etherscan. Man, if you got 14,000 Pyro, you already got 100,000. There's people already with 6-figure bags up in Pyro. So it's crazy. You know what I'm saying? What do you think of Sumi? 2x in a couple days. That Sumi, I missed that one. But shout out to Rose, one of my admins in my chat. Her name Rose. She posted that at 400K. And it went to $6 million. I was like, God damn. Who created Pyro? No, the dev not associated with Sheev devs. Pyro is a community driven coin, so it really don't matter. Like, the contract is renounced, so it don't matter who created Pyro. Like, it don't matter who created Bitcoin. Like, people, I think this recent wave of cryptocurrency, like this, all of these different altcoins being made, is like, it's created this narrative like that. People gotta be doxxed. People gotta, this is a decentralized space. I understand it, like, and people still want to. It's a decentralized space, but people still want this like regulation over it. You know what I'm saying? And that's how like a lot of people, like some people, they don't know what to do when they get power. And I think having like, cryptocurrency and controlling your own cryptocurrency, buying decentralized, like that's a certain power for you. And people still want authority. They still, who's the creator? You the fucking creator. God like you can make the project what it is. Like how when I found Pyro, like, and I knew it was something, I got behind it as if I was the fucking dev. You know what I'm saying? But I'm obviously I'm not the dev. I bought just like everybody else. But it's like crypto is supposed to be decentralized. Like, who made Bitcoin? Nobody knows. It's like the whole aspect of it is supposed to be decentralized in nature, and it's supposed to be freedom. Like, it ain't supposed to be like, I think everybody like, I'm not investing unless this is doxed and this is that, and you know, I just feel like they just been traumatized and rug pulled, and this, and then devs are still dox you. I done seen projects they get on AMAs with influencers and they still a rug pull your ass. So like that don't mean nothing. Like what means the most is the smart contract that you're investing in. You got to know what you're investing in. You just investing in a fucking buyback token, like, oh yeah, we got this marketing wallet and we got this, you know, promise utility for you, you know, coming out, and we're gonna take the tax and we're gonna invest and we're gonna put the money back into the, you know what I'm saying? If you want to invest in one of those, go right ahead. You know, I want to invest in some high tech technology, like some smart contract autopilot shit, you know, they just work on the buy and sell, literally work on the buy and sell. That's it, total supply burn. But a lot of people want to invest in like some pie in the sky promise utility as project, you know. And you know, I just like at the end of the day, I'm like people will be like, the government is coming to regulate. They say shit like that, but you'll never be able to fully regulate crypto, other than like on the taxable events. Like they'll be able to regulate all the exchanges and sending the money back to your bank account, but the actual crypto world, nah. Unless they like do some whole shit and shut down Uniswap and they like try to shut down all the decentralized exchanges. But like overall, nah, you ain't gonna be able to like fully regulate crypto. Never. You ain't gonna be able to do that. Like I say, only on taxable events, meaning like when you send your crypto to an exchange, when you send it to your bank account, yeah, they're gonna be able to regulate that, you know. And pay your taxes. Like I ain't worried. Like I paid my taxes. I paid my taxes this year. Paid my taxes. I'm gonna pay my taxes next year. Like people be worried about making money because of taxes. Like, no, bring it on, nigga. Like bring it on. Pay your debt too. It costs to be the boss. It costs to be the boss. So, you know, you want to take out some money, pay what's due. But yeah, y'all, that's how I feel about Pyro. Another live stream. I feel like we're about to break out with this project. Y'all know Pyro is a total supply burn, first of its kind, a 101 smart contract. If you see something like Pyro, it came after Pyro. It's a fork. It's a copycat. Might as well buy the original. This is where we throwing the ETH party at. A lot coming with this. We currently sitting at 6.7 million in market capital. 800. Let me see. That's the updated. Yeah, 801 holders. Right now, for one ETH, it's 197 Pyro. You already know the narrative. One ETH, one Pyro. One ETH, one Pyro. Keep speaking it to existence. That's what time we on. Right? Pyro will be worth more than one ETH this year. Talk your shit. Talk your shit. I just want my millions. To be honest, yeah. Pyro to 500. Let's go. Yeah. Can you make a video on taxes? I made a video on taxes before, but I will do it on like the percentages. But yeah, I think the longer you hold your crypto, though, the less amount of taxes you got to pay. So Pyro's price squeeze about to be epic. Yeah, It really is. So invite everybody to the ETH party. It's your boy yonworld. I appreciate y'all for tapping in with me. Make sure y'all leave a like on this video. Pyromatic. You can buy this on Uniswap. All the links in the description. Y'all know none of this is financial advice. Just another entertaining video from your boy yonworld. Me personally, my personal opinion, I feel bullish on this project. I'm buying this project, and I think 1 Pyro 1 ETH is coming. And yeah, you know, we're gonna run it up on this. We're gonna run it up on this. So shout out to everybody. It's your boy yonworld. I'm out. Peace.